So this section is about iPad management at the academy and at home. We often have parents who are concerned or worried that the students can do whatever they want in class and whatever they want at home. In brief, they can't. Anthony Darlow is one of our key partners working with GBM, and he has produced a video for us talking about all the different things, the management system from Jamf, and it allows us to completely secure what the students can and can't do in class, and gives you as parents full control at home as well. It's a really good piece of kit. So these are a few bullet points I'll put together. Like I say, it gives you all sorts of abilities, including setting time limits, controlling the software, all done at a click of a button. And we have that access using Jamf and using Apple Classroom in order to control the iPads in class. So we can lock them all, we can block the internet if we want to, we can block the camera if we want to, we can only allow certain apps to be used or certain documents to be accessed. Very, very useful. And this is some information from Ant from GBM.
Hi, my name's Ant, and I work for Sync powered by GBM. We're the app partner that the school have chosen to work with for their iPad project. And today, I want to speak to you about iPad management. The iPad that you will receive is just like the iPad you would get if you went to Currys or Argos and bought an iPad yourself. In terms of, it's a sealed box. There's nothing special going on with it. You're going to be able to do all the kind of things that you'd be able to do if you bought an iPad like that. For example, you're going to be able to use the App Store, you can sign in with your own Apple ID, you can download games, and you can log into iCloud. The question you might have though is, with all these things available, how can this be used as a learning tool? Don't worry, the school have had the same thought, and that's where we come in, because we help schools deploy iPad in their environment so that they're safe and can be used as a focused learning tool. Like with other devices in schools, such as PCs, you wouldn't expect to be able to just walk straight up to them without a login and do things such as download and install applications or do anything you want without some sort of restrictions. You must be authorized in order for this to happen. That's where Jamf School comes in. Jamf School is an iPad management system and enables the school to better manage iPads within school hours. For example, they can stop things like iMessages from happening so that your child doesn't get distracted during the class, as well as deploy educational apps that the teacher needs to teach the lesson. However, we are aware that a lot of parents will wish their child to have full access to the iPad outside of school. So generally speaking, these restrictions only happen within school time. That's where Jamf School Parent comes in, because although it might be nice to give your child the ability to download games when they're trying to relax, you also need to be able to allow them to focus when it comes to homework. Jamf School Parent is a powerful tool. It's available as an iOS app, so if you already have an iPad or an iPhone, you can use that. Or it's available on any web browser, and that's actually fantastic because even things like smart TVs nowadays have a web browser, and you're going to be able to access it through that. We're going to take a look at Jamf School Parent through the web browser. The first thing that you'll notice when you log in is it's really simple to use. First thing that you need to do is select child. From there, you can disable certain apps that are bundled with the iPad, such as camera, messages, or FaceTime. It's really simple to do. You simply click on the toggle, turning it from green to grey, green meaning it's on, grey meaning it's off. All apps on the App Store are categorized, which means that you can simply disable apps based on that category. So for example, disabling social media will get rid of apps like Instagram and Facebook, whereas disabling entertainment will get rid of things like Netflix. All these settings stay enforced until you allow them again. However, if you want to just allow things or disable things for a short period of time and then forget about it, you can use the app lock feature. Using this feature allows you to select a duration that you want to allow or disallow certain apps. After that point, everything goes back to normal. If you find yourself setting the same things up every day between certain times, you can use device rules. This means that you can set it up on a weekly schedule. So for example, there may be some settings that you wish to deploy between the hours of 5 and 7 on a Monday, Tuesday, Thursday and Friday, such as homework time. You can do this simply by creating a device rule, and it will automatically enforce these during those days and those times. The great news is this is all included in the bundle. Jamp School enables the school to make sure that they have deployed the correct apps and have the correct settings during the day, allows you to make sure your child can use the iPad as a standard iPad if you wish, but also gives you those powerful tools so that you can restrict certain things if you need to. Don't worry though, if you aren't very technically friendly and you think you're going to break the iPad, the school always has the ability to clear any restrictions that you may have set.
And that was a really useful piece of information there. Obviously, you can go back and watch that over and over again if you need to, so you can rest assured that you've got control at home, we've got control at school, so when we want the students to use the iPads, they can. When we don't want them to be using them, we can also limit them as well. If you still have any other questions, this is where you can find the answers. Thank you very much.